I've been trying to go live for the last couple of hours. I want y'all to know. I have no idea what in the world has been going on with my phone. Let me pull this up real quick. All right, now I can see. Good Lord. I'm trying to figure this out, y'all. Y'all know I just got back. So I wanted to hop on here uh, and talk really about really being serious about your business. I have had several different things. You know, I always come on here and I try to encourage entrepreneurs who really want to be entrepreneurs, and I want to talk just briefly about that and just say, you know, you got to decide, is this really something that you want to do as a business owner? Like, are you really trying to be a business owner, or do you just want to work for yourself so that you know you don't have to clock in, you're in control of your own scheduling, all the things, right? You want to make sure that you are serious about um what it is that you really want to do. Don't just jump on these bandwagons like everybody else and it's like, oh, you know, I want to build this brand. I want to do that, because that's really just, it's really just speaking in sound bites and buzzwords, right? You're really not serious about that. You want to make money. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? You want to make money. You want to be in control of your future. You want freedom. You want to be able to take care of your family, all of the things that we all want to do as business owners. But at the end of the day, you have to really ask yourself, you know, am I seriously wanting to have a business, or do I just want to make money? And the reason that that's important is because if you're looking to leave your job, for example, you want to be able to leave what you're doing on a 9 to 5 basis and then bring that and spend that time doing your business. Okay, you're really trading a job for a job. Nothing wrong with that, but you need to understand what all that entails, because that's exactly what you're doing, right? You are putting yourself in that position. Why am I saying that? I just had to have this same conversation with Harold. So you see in the description, I was saying don't be like Harold. Okay. Harold is not the person's real name. Okay. Just so you know, Harold is not the person's real name. But I just had this conversation with Harold. And the reason that I'm saying don't be like Harold is because typically when people are looking really to like utilize their business to replace income, to take care of their family, this is what I want to do full time, and you're trading it from job to job, that's where your mindset is. Your mindset is really around it's in work mode. Nothing wrong with these things, but the reason that you want to understand that is that when you go to a professional like myself or the professional of your choice, and you are sitting down talking with me about things that you can do and strategies that you can employ to build this business, make more money, the, those are things that, like, you're paying for a service, even if that service is just information, even if that service is just to put you in a better position than you were. So let me run down to you guys like how this went down just very quickly. I think you might have even saw me put, I think I did a TikTok video about it, right? So a while ago, I had the pleasure of meeting Harold in a totally different context, right? And Harold pitched his business and his business model and his vision of what he was looking to do to me, and decided that he wanted to work with our company to help him realize this vision. Yay, us, right? So once we got in and we saw where Harold was with his business, and you know the stage that it was in, it was really premature to be working with anybody, you know, at that point, us or anybody else, because it was just a series really of ideas. The concept was very solid, but the actual business itself was not something that was ripe to have someone come in and assist with the operations. Now, one particular service that we do offer, right, is we assist people when they're getting up and running and they're trying to, launch like really fast. We provide transitional services, right? So we bring in a team to assist them to get their transition up and, their transitional services up and running. Okay. So we come in with a leadership team that helps them do that, help them hire, help them do a lot of other things. Well, what I realized again very early on is at that time, Harold wasn't ready. Okay. And I explained to Harold that he wasn't ready and why he wasn't ready, but that we could go ahead and come up with, a scope of work so that when he gets ready, we're ready to do business. Fast forward, Harold comes back, right? And Harold has been working in the business after he did some of the things that I'd initially told him needed to be done, some preliminary things. Harold has now been working in the business, and Harold decides that he also, like, he doesn't want to I'm sorry, something just came across my okay. See, that's why you shouldn't have other stuff up while you're trying to do this, because now I had to respond. But so where Harold was at was that now was time for him to bring in other people, time for him to hire, whether it's, a team or not. What he wanted was the original deal that we talked about, right? Which wasn't the same because his needs were different. The market has changed. Honestly, people's fees have gone up after a while. This is a new year. This is 2023. The other thing that has changed is the ability to just call and have a whole strategy session, right, without there being any level of payment, or to kind of bounce around, well, how can I do this? What are my options? All of that. This is information. And let me tell you why I couch it in, are you really serious about your business? If you, as a business owner, entrepreneur, whatever it is that you call yourself, if you have the mindset that you should be able to sit down with someone for their expertise, that they're going to be providing to you strategies, tools, things that you can do, efficiencies, even if it's a conversation, that is information that you are utilizing to build and grow your business. This is not a situation where somebody's just saying, hey, how you doing? How are the kids? And that is it. This is a situation where people are actually assisting you in growing your business and getting on the right track. They are saving you hours, probably days, weeks, months, and for some of you, years, right, of heartache and problems and bumps in the road, right, speed bumps. They're saving you and they're showing you and teaching you how to navigate those things. This is important. Right, this is important. And so I wanted to hop on here and just say, don't be like Harold. Don't be that person that comes with an expectation that someone is going to work for free, or you're going to be able to tell someone, well, instead of paying you, X that you normally charge, I'll pay you roughly about half. And as the person receiving that information, don't let the Harolds of the world do that to you. It is better to turn down half than it is to work for half, because what the expectation is going to be is that they are going to get full service for half the price. So I'm telling all of you business owners or aspiring business owners, don't be Harold, right? If you know that you can't afford a service or your budget doesn't allow for it right now, then it's okay to say that. But don't be angry because the Latanyas of the world and other professionals of the world refuse to give you free information, right? Not even just information, free services, so that you can utilize those services to build and grow your business, and so that you can make money, because this is how we live. So I wanted to hop on here. I want to tell y'all, listen, don't be Harold. Don't be Harold. And for those of you that are Harolds, the next time you approach somebody, you need to remember what I talked about today, right? You need to remember that. And you need to say, you know what? I'm not going to do that, because I would not want people to do that to me, right? I wouldn't want people to do that to me. I want to go in, I want to be the business owner, and I want to be true to who I am, right? I'm not going to go in asking or expecting favors. I'm not going to go in asking or expecting someone to do something that I otherwise wouldn't do. So thank you guys for spending this time with me. I'll be hopping on again another time, talking about, I am going to be doing, just really quick plug, shameless plug, my trademark masterclass is February 15th. Of course, there's no obligation, there, come learn about trademarks. You're going to learn a lot. For those of you that have signed up already, please look at your email, because you are going to be receiving a number of emails with some foundational information that you need to look at, you need to review before you come to my masterclass. Okay? Before you come to that class, you need to have reviewed that information so that we can build on what you've learned through the email content. So again, thank you guys so much for spending this time with me today, and happy Friday. Have a good weekend.